Hi, Aralis. My name is Craig from Equilibrium Digital, and in this video, I'm going to show you 3 things you can do today to help bring in more customers to your business. Now, most likely, you're sitting there asking yourself, why would I be willing to do this, and what's in it for me? Well, you're lucky because I read minds. And the answer is, oftentimes in the world of the internet, most local business owners are too busy running their business to learn how the internet can benefit them and their company. And sometimes the only hesitation they have hiring someone is they're not really sure who is an expert and who isn't. I have found that by giving people an easy, free attack plan of things that you could do to impact your business today for free has resulted in some of those business owners still raising their hands and saying, I like you, Craig. Please do this for me. So if by the end of this video you've liked what you heard and you can see that I have a lot of tricks up my sleeves and digital marketing strategies that could help your business grow, shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or if at the end of this video you simply want to take this free attack plan I give you and do it yourself, that totally works for me. So let me show you 3 things that will set your company above your competition and not waste any more of your time. So the first thing I want to do is just go and show you that I searched Cake Shop, Tampa, Florida, like I said in our messages. And as you can see, you're not coming up in the top 3 here. These are called the Map Pack. And then if we scroll down in the organic listing, you're also not popping up. So your number 1 competition in the area is going to be the Cake Girl. Then you have the Cake Shop, the Cake Shop Wesley Chapel, and so on and so forth. And this is the first page, and we don't see Sweet Creations on there. We can go to the second page and scroll down. And as you can see, you're still not populating. So let me show you some things. So if we go ahead and we look at the number 1 rating person in your area, it's going to be the Cake Girl. So in the digital marketing world, content is king. So as we look at the Cake Girl, like I said, and we scroll down, we can see that it's an okay website, an easy build, a lot of colors and a lot of representation of their cakes, but not a lot of content. So in order to be at the top of Google, when they send their algorithms and people to crawl, what you want to see is at least 1,500 words to be optimized with Google. So since you don't have a website, we can't compare exactly yours, but just looking at theirs, we can go to a tool I use called SEO Quake and see that on that front page, they only have 548 words. So that is something easily surmountable and passable if we were to build you a website and start marketing against the Cake Girl. All right. So like I said, less than 1,500 words on here. Additionally, within those content, you want to have what we call keywords. So those are when you search what can generate Google to find your website. So here are some of the keywords that Cake Girl's using. Cake, cakes, cupcakes, wedding, Cake Girl, wedding cakes. Now, not all keywords are created equal. Some are more important than others for when Google's looking. But as you can see, it's easy to generate more clicks just by building up your website to have the content with those keywords in mind. So what I'm kind of saying is if I looked up, cake shop in Florida, those keywords of cake or cupcakes or if they had cake shop in here somewhere would make you make the Google generate exactly what I'm looking for. So as I said, yes, content is king, especially when looking for ranking up. But let me talk about my second point, which is going to be something we call citations. So if I take the URL for the Cake Girl and I plug it into another tool I use called WhiteSpark, it shows you just how many citation sources that URL has. And we can see that they have 45 citation sources. So you may be asking yourself, how do I get to the top of this Google Map Pack area? Well, like I said, I'm a mind reader. We use something called NAPs, and what these are is submitting your business to directories to get into that map pack. So things such as TripAdvisor, Yellow Book, White Book, Yext, Bing, BBB. All of these companies, you would just send your registration citation and get it on there. And only having 45, that's a very beatable number that we could get for you on your website. So that is the second most important thing, would be citations. Now, the third thing I want to cover with you is another important aspect in the Google algorithms, and we call it link juice. You can see when we search for Cake Shop Tampa, you're not in the top, and that's where you want to be. So what we do is we take this again and plug the Cake Girl into another tool I use called Ahrefs to see what they're utilizing. So this is kind of their power, okay? But what's important to look at here again is that link juice, or what it's referred to as backlinks. So we can click here and we can look at what backlinks they have. Now what backlinks are links to your website, or in this instance, the Cake Girl website, from external websites. So as you can see, this one is www.brides.com. This website has a link on their website that is linking to the Cake Girl. So something that you could do is see what your competition is using, and you can mirror those links and put those on your site to be just as competitive, and then find more, which is what I'm an advocate of, so that you can easily outpace the competition. The more backlinks, citations, and content you have, the more ranking you have. And in no time, you'll be right up here as the #1 cake shop in Tampa. So once again, we went over 3 key things for a free attack plan that you could implement today. Content. Your front page needs to have at least 1,500 words. Keywords. You want to ensure that you're using those keywords that when researched in Google, they target your site, and as well as citations. Third, we talked about link juice and having those backlinks and references to destroy the competition and easily outpace them. So if you implement these strategies that I talked about today, you can be #1 across Google. I'm a psychic, remember? So I bet you're wondering, what now? Well, you can either go with this information I provided you today and do this all on your own, and I'm totally cool with that. However, if you want the most effective route and want to save yourself the time, you can give me a call at 813-515-3488. Once again, my name is Craig, and my number is 813-515-3488. I look forward to hearing from you, and have a great day.